He tuned into her energy and gave her exactly what she needed.
Yeah.
And then there's a balance. Women will push. When a woman doesn't feel safe, she's going to push for safety. And then what men do is they break down.
Yeah.
Women will never feel safe with a man that can't manage his boundaries. And she will keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And eventually he'll become the butler. And no woman wants to fuck the butler.
I don't know. I'm sure I've seen something like that online at one point. Can I tell you something, actually, while we're on the subject? Remember we were speaking again, I'm kind of circling back to something we spoke about, but it came into my head. And when something comes into my head for no apparent reason, it normally tells me that it's annoyed me more than what I think it has.
Yeah.
So here's an example. So I was working recently, and like I says, it's very male-orientated jobs I do. And I'm a very bubbly person. So even when I'm doing construction work and everything else, I'm dancing about, I've got the music on. Like the other day I was up, 30 foot in the air in a forklift cage, dancing away while I'm spray painting the factory wall and whatnot. And I'm always very bubbly, right? And as you know, I've had a lot of damage to my lower spine. And I'd been working, 15-hour days, things like that. And I was tired. And I was climbing up and down on the forklift and whatnot. And we'd sat down to grab something to eat at lunch. And just that act of coming away and doing manual labour and work and physical work and just sitting down for a minute, everything at that point caught up with me. Yeah. My tiredness, the body aches, the pain, and my energy just went, boom. Yeah. All right. Now, the guys at work, they all kind of laugh and they'll be like, you're mad, you're nuts, you're crazy, we love it, blah, blah, blah. But in that moment, when my energy had crashed, and I took myself away to my office, and, I didn't make, there was no negativity. I just had my lunch and I was like, I'll be back soon. And I went away to my office. And every now and then I'd pop out, grab something, go back to my office. But I thought, this is probably the best place I can be right now. Just to kind of, get myself back into a comfortable space. And I found out later on that, rather than any of my male co-workers be concerned or just curious or anything else, they responded very negatively. So instead of being like, oh, where did Aurora go? Is she all right? Or anything like that, it was, what's wrong with her problem? What's wrong with her face? I had no problem. Yeah. I was actually very, emotionally, I was happy, but I was in a lot of pain. Yeah. I was extremely tired and exhausted. Yeah. And I'm juggling an awful lot as well just now. I'm leaving for Leeds in 2 days to go down and start filming another film. I've got a lot in my mind. Yeah. And just in that moment, everything just went. Yeah. And I just, I didn't leave negatively. I was just like, right, guys, I'll be back in a minute. And I went away to the office. Yeah. But again, rather than any of my co-workers who, I literally look after a lot, yeah. Be like, oh, are you all right? Or do you need anything? Or where did Aurora go? Why is she all right? It was her problem? Yeah. Was her face tripping her for? Yeah. Yeah. Was she in the mood for? I wasn't in it.
Just tapping out on their emotional intelligence. They don't have the level of emotional intelligence to navigate that space. They recognize something's gone on.
Yeah.
But the baboons don't know how to cross the bridge.
Because in my head, I'm sitting there and going, they know there's nothing wrong. Nothing happened. We've been having a laugh and a joke. I sat down, got something to eat. I excused myself. I just needed...
Yeah, but what's the chance they're looking... See, again, they're probably looking through their triggers. And while you were probably working like a crazed woman, they were probably taking the piss and slacking off.
Oh, they were. I'm not the one. There is no probably. They were.
Right? So they recognised they were taking the piss. And instead of taking accountability and responsibility, they spin it round and go, what's wrong with her?
Yeah, well, see, on the drive home, I just had this really sad feeling because the way I felt was, because I've got a really good rapport, really, really good rapport with all these people.
But for men, that's nothing.
Yeah, but do you know what the negative feeling was? The negative feeling was, so they're, not friends with you. So how is it? They've got a good relationship with you as long as you're making them laugh. As
Correct.
long as you're dancing about and being fun and being a positive energy.
Take
That the
it.
minute you take that away from them, you're an arsehole. They
Yep.
don't have a positive relationship with you anymore.
Yeah.
It's negative.
Yeah.
And it
It's a
really bothered
very
me. And I went back into work the next day, my bubbly self again. And they were like, oh, yeah. And yeah. And I'm like,
yeah.
that's disappointing.
Yeah. It is very, you're amazing. You're awesome, Aurora. I am so grateful to share this time with you. You're amazing.
As are you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Now you know how to finish it, don't you?